What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron that asked me a very good question. He asked me, why do women date outside their race more than men? And I think that's a very good question. I noticed that too. Well, guys, this is going to come down to social programming. All right. As any of y'all guys know, a lot with the races and what we think of other races and genders and stuff like this is social programming. Okay, so I'm gonna just go and let's just go and get the elephant out of the room. Let's go and discuss the social programming, as in what attracts a woman to the opposite race. Okay, so white women who are attracted to black men, right? What's their social program to think? Every white woman, not every white woman, a lot of white women think that every black man is walking around with a 12-inch cock. Let's just call it what it is. That's what they think. It's complete bullshit. Most of you guys know that, but that is the perception, right? Black men got big cocks. That's the BBC. All right? You don't hear nothing about no BWC. It's BBC, right? Another thing also is black men are perceived to be more aggressive. What do I mean by more aggressive? Okay, so me and my girl are out at a restaurant. Some jackass is being disrespectful or doing some things that I might perceive as being disrespectful. Black men are, thought of to handle that in a more aggressive way. It's not going to be a passive way. A white guy might say, come on, dear, let's go over here. Leave that asshole alone. What is the perception of a black man? That he going to get in his face and check him. Now, all of this is just perception. Now, you're going to have women who like that more aggressive guy, and that's attractive to them. See, that's the thing y'all guys don't understand. For all my guys who have ever gotten an altercation, it didn't have to come to fist or nothing like that. Not a physical altercation, just a verbal altercation. Any of my guys on here who've ever done that around their girl can attest that it turns women on. Don't even get into, let's not even talk about if you beat somebody's ass in front of your girl. But it turns women on, because as we all know, women like to be protected and provided for. Okay, and when you stand up like that in a verbal way, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you're a guy and you walked away, you handled it in a cowardly way. But a lot of women like the more aggressive way. Not all women. Some women would prefer a dude who handles it smart and able to walk away unless it's something that he has to defend the situation. Some women like a man that when somebody's disrespecting them or her, he goes and he gets in his face or something like that. And I ain't gonna say he gotta beat his ass, but I'm just gonna say he checks him or something. A lot of women like that aggression. Okay, guys? And so when you guys see a white woman that is attracted, now y'all guys seen my video, why women are, what causes a woman attraction and all this other type of stuff. And like I told you guys, her age, her social programming, and just her taste buds and stuff like this, right? But I'm just taking this on the aspect of just the perception. Of course, she could just naturally be attracted to that particular black guy. I understand all that, guys. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about from the social programming aspect, what she perceives as something in black men is what she, of course he could be she could found her a beta male provider, black man, all those things in there. But I'm just talking about from that aspect, guys. Okay. So when you guys see somebody like the Jenners and the Kardashians, all them just date black men, a lot of that is going to be perception. Okay. And who they mostly date, like rappers and thugs and this, that, and other. Kim married this white basketball player. I can't remember his name. That didn't last long. More than likely, I'm just gonna go on a limb. More than likely, guys, he was not aggressive enough for her. So what she go? She go way on the other end and marry a fucking weirdo in Kanye. And you see now what's happening with them. They getting ready to go through a divorce and all that other type of crap, right? You see what I mean? She go and meet the complete opposite asshole. And that's what I'm talking about. That perception. She wants a man that not only gonna keep her in check aggressively, but also check other people when she feels disrespected or they feel disrespected. Some women are attracted to that crap. Okay? So that's the perception of that. Black men are well endowed. And y'all know it. Y'all know every damn black man is not well endowed. And y'all guys know every black man is not aggressive. Y'all know that. But the perception, I'm just speaking on the perception. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I'll put it like this. If you was to go in two clubs, let's say you went in an all black club, right? And let's say this is a young crowd, right? Let's say 21 to 25-year-old crowd, black crowd, all black, right? And let's say you went into an all white club, 21 to 25. Which one perception says something is most likely to happen? Which one of you guys think, if you had to bet your life on it, which one would you believe had the most probability of somebody getting an altercation or somebody getting shot? Which one? Everybody gonna say the black club, right? Because of the perception. Don't matter if it's true or not, right? It don't matter if it's true. We're just speaking on a perception. And that's what I'm saying with this 21 to 25-year-old could be a bunch of college black kids, or it could be a whole bunch of college graduates or something like that getting ready to go to Harvard. And these white kids over here could be goddamn in the Ku Klux Klan or some hillbillies that's, getting ready to join biker gangs. But the perception is all I'm saying. The perception is that blacks are more aggressive. That's what I'm saying. Just the perception. Don't matter if it's true or not. Y'all guys got to learn how to live in a world where the perception sometimes is true. So that's the thing. That's why people sue for slander. Okay? Because if somebody says something, you can start to change the perception of someone. That's why you sue for slander. Because nobody wants you to change the perception of them. Okay? Don't matter if it's true or not. All right? The next thing you're going to have is you're going to have black women that are attracted to white men. Now, why would that be? Why would a black one? Well, the saying is, and I'm just telling you guys from experience from talking to women who I asked this about in the past, long before I became a dating coach, was the perception is white men are more generous than black men. That's the perception. Why is that perception? Well, it's quite simple. Because white men are perceived to be more successful than black men. Don't matter if it's true. We already know we got a bunch of millionaires. We got a bunch of billionaires. I ain't gonna say a bunch, but we got some billionaires, right? You got Jay-Z, you got Michael Jordan, you got Oprah. I'm quite sure I'm missing a few others, right? So we got some billionaires. We got a lot of athletes that are millionaires. We got a lot of doctors. We got a lot of stuff like that. But the perception is white men are more successful and more generous, more giving. And I'm just going to put it out there just so you guys know, all right, for my white guys on here that, I'm just going to let you know what the perception is, that y'all are more beta than blacks. That's the perception. Well, I mean, what I mean by beta, more willing to let the woman run a relationship because black men are perceived to be more aggressive. I'm just going to put it out there. That's the perception. We already know that's not true. We already know that's a perception. Are there some white men that are beta? Yes, but there's also a lot of black men that are beta too. But the perception that a lot of black women have who are attracted to white men is, the word is on the streets that y'all generous with them credit cards. Now don't shoot me. That's what I heard. Now that's what I heard. I heard y'all quick to hand out the American Express Platinum card. Now I'm just letting you know what I heard. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? So that's what that's going to be, guys. A lot of times also, right? Well, I'll get into that later, right? All right. So next, you're going to have black men who are attracted to white women. Now, why is that? Well, we already know, and I made a video, or I mentioned this in a video earlier, white women are perceived to be less masculine. Perceived. In the video, I specifically told you guys I dated white women, and they are not no more masculine. What they are, though, I would say this, and this is probably not even a fact. Also, you can't make this generalization, right? That's the problem. People generalize with shit. So, but what I've seen is white women can be less aggressive. Now, that myth has been dispelled, right? Because now the cameras are coming out and we finding all these fucking Karens running around here just as aggressive as black women. Ain't that nice? For all these years, white women have had this prestigious reputation of being so cuddly and friendly. And it's a guy on YouTube right now. His channel is called Karens in the Wild. Y'all go check it out. Karens in the Wild. And it's a whole bunch of aggressive white women acting like fucking fools. Don't forget that channel name. I want y'all to go check it out. Karens in the Wild. That's his channel. And he got dozens and dozens and dozens of videos of white women acting worse than black women. So we've been seeing for years how black women fight and this, that, and the other and act, stupid and this, that, and the other. And now I'm looking at this video, I'm like, man, I did not even know what white women act stupid like this. But they do. Shocking, isn't it? Amazing what a camera can change your perception on something, right? But by and large, right now, even though white women are just as masculine, from my experience, from training them, they are less aggressive. But even my perception of that is starting to change after watching this Karens in the Wild video. I mean, just acting a fool. And I'm not talking about just with profiling. I'm just talking about on a whole bunch of crap. Go watch the channel. Just a whole bunch of white women acting like some goddamn idiots. And you done seen all these black men put all these videos up trying to defame white women, but they ain't black women, but they ain't never put no videos up of these white women acting like goddamn fools. Don't make no goddamn sense how they be acting on them goddamn videos. Acting like privileged princesses. That's what they act like. Little princesses. All right, guys. But when you see a black guy that's like that, he tends to want something. He tends to want the white woman, a black guy. He tends to want the white woman because she's going to be less aggressive. But that's his perception. As y'all can see from watching that channel, that is not necessarily the truth. Okay, guys. And last, you're going to have white men that like black women. Usually, now this is a funny one, right? Usually this comes from some white guy being suckered by some black woman. And I'll tell y'all guys what I mean. And this is why I said, when I said earlier, I said I'll get to that later. This is what I was talking about. When an attractive black woman who prefers white men, when she sees one she likes, she will send off these crazy choosing signals, right? She would do everything she can. Now, when have y'all guys ever seen a successful white man with an ugly or subpar black woman? If you guys ever seen it, it's usually going to be a pretty hot looking black woman because she's a fucking gold digger. I have seen some with some, I would say not high value white men, right? But they both ain't shit. I'm talking about a lawyer or a doctor or a guy who got his shit together. He's not going to be with some subpar black woman. The only way he's going to be with a black woman is she's very good looking, at least an 8.5, 9. And that's because he has been suckered by her. He really thinks she likes him. And this the thing where a lot of you guys got to understand that once you become high value men, what y'all guys got to know is women become great actresses. Y'all guys, I hope you guys understand that. Women, when at least I'm quite sure it changes once you get married and she done got what she want, the marriage and the security and all that. So then the real her might come out, or the real her might come out once she thinks she got you booty whooped, right? Once she thinks she got you attached, she might start showing her true colors, right? But a lot of women are smart enough to at least wait till the wedding date. But what you would notice, guys, once y'all guys become high value and you get with these hot women, well, you'll be like, damn, boy, I sure must got a facelift or something. Now, some women are not good actresses. Their whole conversation will be about money, and you'll know they with you for money. But some women are very good at faking attraction and intimacy. And you guys got to understand that when you get with these professional goddamn gold diggers, this is why it's important to always remember female nature and hypergamy. I could never fall for that. 21 Savage, I think the song is Running, right? He said, I know she with me for the money. I don't feel the love. I think it's in that song Running by 21 Savage. And that shit sent chills up my spine because he is exactly right. He's exactly right. I know she with me for the money. I don't feel the love. Y'all guys go check out that lyric. I think it's in the verse first of Running. Very important lyric, guys. Bar. Let me say, very important bar right there. Because he's exactly right. And if a lot of you guys listen to 21 Savage music now, if you listen to it and go beneath the lines on what he's saying, a lot of this shit sounds like now that he used to be about trying to find love. It comes across to me that he wanted to find love and find a wife and have a family. And that these bitches are so trifling, right? That now he's just stuck being a fucking savage. That's if you listen to his last album that he just put out, listen to the whole album, and you can tell that this is a man that Amber Rose then red pilled his ass. She done red pilled his ass. You would have thought becoming famous would have red pilled him, but he still was holding out hope that, you know what, it's a real bitch out there somewhere. And this woman, if you listen to his music, and I listened to his last album a bunch of times, you clearly hear a man who is now red pill as fuck because he knows these bitches are actresses when you're a high value man or when you're making some fucking money. So for all my white guys that's watching this right now, what you go from time to time, especially on these dating apps, because if y'all guys don't know, if you're on some of these dating apps, some of these black women say only interested in white men. And I'm going to go on a limb and say it's probably not for looks. She want that American Express Platinum card. You guys have to be very keen that these women are specifically targeting you because you're perceived to be a better beta male provider. That's what I'm going to say about it. So that's to answer your question, little brother who asked me that question. This is why women date outside of their race. The social programming. All right. I made a video on this earlier. I ain't never break down the exact social programming, right? Because I ain't want to get into it, but you know, because videos like this kind of ruffle people because you telling people the perception, and a lot of people can think that you're saying this is reality, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying every black man is aggressive. I'm not saying every white man is a beta male provider. I'm not saying every black man is well endowed. And I'm not saying every black woman is masculine. What I am saying is the perception. I'm not saying it's reality. And so when we're socially programmed to think this, that's how you're going to think if you're socially programmed to think that. What else are we social programming to do? If you black and you from the hood, what you think? You think all Republicans are racist, right? That's how we grow up because that's how we've been programmed. If they were Republicans, they racist and they want to keep the black man down. Now I ain't talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about before Donald Trump. That was the perception coming from the hood that Republicans are racist. Now you grow up and you see it's a bunch of bullshit. I'm not saying there's not no racist Republicans, but hell, that's like saying there ain't no racist Democrats, right? But the perception, that's all I wanted to point out, guys. All right, I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So I got a young patron supporter. Maybe he's young. He could be 50 years old for all I know. But he asked me, he's having issues with causing turmoil in his relationship. All right. So in other words, he's actively trying to cause turmoil in a relationship. So he's probably doing a lot of little, bitch shit, causing arguments and, disagreements and just basically being toxic. Right. And thinking that that's what I mean when I say turmoil, just being a pain in the ass. Right. Just a nuisance. All right. So I want to emphatically state this right now, guys. you do not actively try to cause turmoil in your relationship. The only thing you need to do to cause turmoil in a relationship is to put your purpose and hobbies first before the woman. Okay? We got this little phrase called competition anxiety. Now, the first guy I heard use the phrase was Rollo Tomasi, right? I don't know if he fucking invented it. Don't come on my video. Mr. Ever using that word 20 years ago. Shut the fuck up. I didn't say he invented it. He's the first guy I heard use the phrase competition anxiety. Okay? So shout out Rollo Tomasi. He's the first guy I heard using the word. But we got this little thing called competition anxiety. And what that is, guys, is it creates turmoil in the woman. Why is that? Well, a woman's fragile little ego cannot just tolerate a man not dropping his whole life for her. She's supposed to be his everything, his queen, his everything he lives for. And of course, when you do it, she loses interest and pull back. But we'll talk about that a whole nother day. But subconsciously, this is what she thinks she wants. She wants a man that's going to put her on a pedestal, put her number one in her life. And then when you do it, she dump your ass, right? So when you put your purpose and your hobbies first, it causes competition anxiety, which creates turmoil. Why is that? As most of us know, women are the most insecure fucking creatures walking the face of the fucking earth. Why y'all guys think they need all this compliments and attention? Y'all guys think they doing it just for fun? Got nothing else better to do but use men for attention and validation? They need it. She don't think she that hot. And she don't get 3 compliments that day, she feel like shit. Women got more insecurities. I know y'all guys look at these Instagram models and y'all think like, man, they so arrogant. They the most insecure pieces of shit walking the earth. If they was getting 20,000 likes on a picture and now they getting 7,000, they losing their fucking mind because they thinking they losing their sex appeal. So what do? They got to get even more skanky on the pictures to get the likes back up. I need to know that I'm hot. If a girl ain't getting no attention at school or whatever, what's she going to do the next day? She going to come damn near naked to school. Stomach out, dress up to her ass, short up to her ass. She need to feel hot. The most insecure things walking the fucking earth. I don't care how arrogant they act like they is and this, that, and the other. They just, let them don't get, you motherfuckers just say, you know what, let every man in the world say, you know what, we ain't getting these bitches no compliments for the next 6 months. These bitches will be right here cutting their fucking throat. They couldn't take it. Just found a whole bunch of bitches committing suicide. Every day you wake up and you watch the news, 10 bitches slit their throats last night. In other news, they need that shit. So when you don't put a woman first, it increases those insecurities. And she don't feel hot. Because in her head, if I was hot, he would want to see me more than what he's seeing me. Right? That's just common sense. That's how she thinks. She got the brain of a turtle, but that's how she thinks. So the point being, guys, is you don't have to create turmoil. You don't have to cause arguments. Just put your purpose and hobbies first. Increase that competition anxiety. Yes, your purpose and hobbies are competition. Now, what do I tell you guys? I tell you guys to see a woman, no more than twice a week. Tuesday and Saturday, Wednesday and Sunday, Monday and Friday. Those combinations. Don't do Tuesday and Wednesday or Wednesday and Friday. Try to put 2 or 3 days in between to allow that turmoil to build up. Now, You can see her once a week. When she with you, if you don't know how to make her feel a certain type of way, a special way, you don't know how to provide an experience, which is seduction. You don't know how to date your woman, right? You don't know how to have fun. You just boring, gonna sit your ass on the couch. Well, guess what? You ain't gonna be creating no fucking turmoil. She gonna be happy to get away from your boring ass. And I'll be happy to get away from your boring ass too. You gotta allow her to miss something. When she hanging around a guy that's fun and we go do this and we go do that, this ain't about money. This ain't you think you gotta go spend $300 with a woman on a date to have fun? Motherfucker, you can spend 30. Buy a bottle of wine, go sit y'all ass in the park and seduce her and kiss on her neck and tell her suck your dick in the park. Oh yeah, because it's sneaky. So that little sneakiness, that little flirtatious with danger of getting caught is attractive. I gotta teach y'all everything. Do y'all want me to teach y'all how to pee too? Do I need to hold? My next video gonna be how to piss in a goddamn tin cup. Do I gotta do everything? Follow me, fellas. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Do I need to teach you how to unzip your pants too? Better yet, do I need to teach you how to pull your dick out? Okay? You got to work with me. You got to give me something, guys. You got to work with me just a little bit. All right? I can't do everything. I got to take the bib off at some point. Okay? So now she's with you. You provide the experience. This is on a Saturday. You ain't going to see her till fucking Tuesday or Wednesday. If you see her Saturday, you see her again on Monday, that ain't enough to allow that turmoil to build up. The guy going to say, well, AMS, I live with my girl. I'm in a long-term relationship or I'm married. I'm purple pill. You still only see her twice a week. This is what I'm telling you. Winding down before bed does not count, right? So let's say the average guy works. Let's just say the average guy works a 9 to 5. You get off work at 5. And you come home every day and you and your girl kicking it, y'all gonna have some issues for long. You gonna start to get on her nerves and she gonna start to get on your nerves. It goes both ways. That's too much time spending together. You get off work, you and your homeboys, y'all go shoot pool, have a couple of beers, go to a bar, watch a baseball game, basketball game, go fly a fucking kite. I don't give a fuck, go surfing. Give that woman some fucking space before she asks you for it. And when she asks you for it, that means Dirty Dick Rodney got his dick so far down her goddamn throat that she know what his piss tastes like. That's what that means. So you either give her space or she gonna ask for it. And when she asks for it, Dirty Dick Rodney already got his dick down her goddamn throat. That's what I'm telling you. So you better give that goddamn woman some space. So just because you live with a woman don't mean you can't give her space. You come home at 5, you get off. If you're a guy that go to the gym, or if this is a day that's not a gym day or one of your off days from the gym, call your boy. Or if you're working on your purpose, you're working on something, maybe your job is your purpose. And so now when you get off work, now you got your hobbies. Or maybe go hang with your friend, fly a kite. Goddamn, go ride a turtle. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just give that fucking woman some goddamn space. Okay, guys? This is all you need to create turmoil. You don't have to be a drama queen or a drama king to create turmoil. That toxic shit is all it's going to do is make her grow to hate you. Causing little pitiful arguments and bullshit like that, thinking you're raising some attraction. You are lowering her attraction. So any of you guys that's been doing that, been mistaking me when what I've been saying for turmoil, you need to stop that right now before that woman lose all attraction and you at a point of no return. And as we all guys, any of you guys who are over 12, don't know how women are. Once the love is gone, it never comes back. And the fastest way to lose that love or attachment is being toxic. Being toxic will cause you to lose your girl more than being clingy. Because at least the clingy motherfucker is fun to be around. Which one would you guys rather have? A toxic friend or a clingy friend? Which one would you rather get out your life faster? I'd rather I'd rather keep the friend that's a little clingy, that gets on my nerve, being a little clingy, want to hang out a little too much, opposed to the motherfucker. Every time he come around, he trying to start these fucking altercations. Every time he got to disagree on it, trying to cause some bullshit. Who the hell want that motherfucker? I'd rather deal with a clingy motherfucker. Okay, guys. So that's all the turmoil you need. Put that purpose first. Do not see a woman. I used to see a woman once a week, right? And I changed that to 2, simply of the fact that I learned that it was an effective tool to have something to take away from the woman, right? So if she got 2 days, I can take a day away without like ghosting her completely, right? So I literally, when a woman is acting up or acting masculine or acting testy, I would literally tell her, if it's a girl I've been dating a while, normally I let my actions speak. But I literally tell a woman that when she's like showing signs, I'll let her know that, hey, let's not go back to 1 day a week now. I tell her that. If y'all guys know, like if y'all watch these prison documentaries and stuff, one thing they always talk about is the reason why they give inmates privileges is because they want something to have to take away when you acting up, right? So it's important for them to give inmates yard time and stuff like that, just so if you act up, we can take it away. If it's just gonna be a bunch of bullshit in here, I have nothing to punish you by. All right, what I'm gonna take away? Your air, your food. I gotta give you that. So it's important that you get them privileges so that you can have something to take away. All right, guys. So that's why I went up once a woman earned it. Also, don't just give a woman 2 days. Once she earned it. She's a good girl. She cooks. She earns her keep and stuff like that. Whatever you want. I promote her to 2 days. But don't make me demote your ass. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys later.